Apple is huge. They make iPhones, Macs, and other cool stuff. People love Apple products. It's a big deal on Wall Street. Apple is a leader in technology. They have a massive customer base. Their brand is iconic. Apple's success is due to its innovation. They also have strong marketing. They create products that people desire. Apple is a publicly traded company. The stock ticker symbol is AAPL. Investors closely watch its performance. Apple was founded in 1976, a year that marked the beginning of a technological revolution. Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, two visionary minds, started it all. They were driven by a passion for innovation and a dream to change the world. They worked out of a modest garage in California, a humble beginning for what would become a global giant. This garage became a symbol of entrepreneurial spirit and innovation. The Apple II was an early success, a groundbreaking product that set new standards in the personal computing industry. It was a personal computer that brought computing power to the masses, making technology accessible to everyday people. This success made Apple a major player in the tech industry, establishing its reputation as an innovator and a leader. However, Apple faced significant challenges in the 1990s. Competition was fierce, and the company struggled to innovate and keep up with the rapidly changing market. In 1997, Steve Jobs returned to Apple, bringing with him a renewed vision and determination to turn the company around. Under his leadership, Apple experienced a remarkable turnaround, regaining its position as a leader in the tech industry. The introduction of the iMac and the iPod were pivotal moments. These products were not just big hits, they redefined the market and set new trends in technology and design. Apple's flagship product is the iPhone. It's a smartphone. Millions of iPhones are sold each year. Other key products include the Mac computer. The iPad is a popular tablet. Apple Watch is a smartwatch. Apple also has software and services. iOS powers the iPhone. macOS is for Macs. They have a huge app store. Apple's market capitalization is enormous. It's one of the most valuable companies globally. Apple generates massive revenue. iPhone sales are a major contributor. Services revenue is growing rapidly. Profit margins are impressive. Apple's products command premium prices. They have efficient operations. Apple has a strong balance sheet. They hold a lot of cash. This gives them financial flexibility. Investors scrutinize Apple's financial performance. They look for continued growth and profitability. Section 5. Innovation Engine, New Products and Services. Apple is known for innovation. They invest heavily in research and development. They constantly release new products. The Apple Car is a rumored product. It's a self-driving electric car. It could be a game changer. Apple is expanding into new markets. Healthcare is a focus area. They are developing health-related technologies. Apple's innovation is crucial for its future. They need to stay ahead of the competition. Section 6. Dividends, sharing the wealth with investors. Dividends are a crucial aspect of investing, especially for those looking for a steady income stream. Apple pays dividends to shareholders. This means that when you own Apple stock, you receive a portion of the company's profits. Dividends are a share of the profits. They are paid quarterly. This regular payment can be a reliable source of income for many investors. Apple's dividend has been increasing over the years. This growth is a positive sign for investors. This makes it attractive to income investors. Those who rely on their investments for regular income find increasing dividends particularly appealing. It shows confidence in the business. When a company consistently increases its dividend, it signals strong financial health and future prospects. Dividend payments are not guaranteed. Market conditions and company performance can affect the ability to pay dividends. They can be reduced or eliminated. In tough times, companies might cut dividends to preserve cash. Investors should consider this risk. It's important to understand that dividends are not a sure thing and can change. The dividend yield is a key metric. It helps investors understand the return they are getting from dividends relative to the stock price. It's the annual dividend divided by the stock price. A higher yield can indicate a good return, but it's essential to consider the overall health of the company. Section 7. Valuation. Is Apple stock pricey or a bargain? This is a question that many investors and analysts are constantly debating. Understanding whether Apple's stock is overvalued or undervalued requires a deep dive into various financial metrics and market conditions. Apple's stock price is influenced by various factors. These include the company's earnings reports, growth prospects, and overall market sentiment. Each of these elements can significantly impact how investors perceive the value of Apple's stock. Earnings, growth prospects, and market sentiment all play a role. Analysts often look at past earnings to predict future performance, while market sentiment can be swayed by news, product launches, and broader economic conditions. The price-to-earnings, or PE ratio, is a valuation metric. It is one of the most commonly used tools to assess whether a stock is overvalued or undervalued. It compares the stock price to earnings per share. A higher PE ratio suggests that investors are expecting higher earnings growth in the future compared to companies with a lower PE ratio. A high PE ratio can indicate overvaluation. This means that the stock price is high relative to the company's earnings, which could be a red flag for potential investors. A low PE ratio may suggest undervaluation. This could indicate that the stock is priced lower than its actual worth, presenting a potential buying opportunity for investors. Investors need to carefully assess Apple's valuation. They should consider not just the PE ratio, but also other factors like the company's growth potential, competitive position, and overall market conditions. It's important to consider future growth potential. Apple's ability to innovate, expand its market share, and maintain profitability will be crucial in determining whether its stock is a good investment in the long run. Section 8. Risks to consider. Competition and global uncertainty. Apple faces intense competition. Samsung, Google, and others are rivals. The tech landscape is constantly evolving. Geopolitical factors can impact Apple. Trade tensions and tariffs are a concern. Supply chain disruptions are a risk. Economic downturns can hurt demand. Consumers may delay purchases of expensive electronics. Investors should be aware of these risks. They need to factor them into their investment decisions. Section 9. Technical analysis. Charting Apple's stock trajectory. Technical analysis examines historical stock price movements. It uses charts and indicators to identify patterns. Support and resistance levels are key concepts. Support is a price level where buying interest is strong. Resistance is a price level where selling pressure is high. Traders use these levels to make trading decisions. Technical analysis is just one tool. It should be used in conjunction with fundamental analysis.